Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I have the pleasure to have today over the phone a very, very talented woman. Her name is Monique Steckel. She is the president of the FIAF, which I spell it for you, is the French Institute of the Alliance Française. She is not only a very dedicated woman to the French culture, but also today she's coming to talk to us about a wonderful gala, wonderful event, which I'm sure you heard about it. It's called the Trophée des Arts, Trophy of the Arts, let's call it that way. And it will take place on Monday, November 13th at the Plaza Hotel. This is a one-of-a-kind event, and that event will honor two important people. One of them is actually a dear friend of mine. His name is Mr. Sidney Toledano. He is the president and CEO of Christian Dior. Christian Dior, ladies and gentlemen. And there is also another very talented man, very important. He is the architect, Mr. Peter Marino. This event will take place on Monday, November 13th. And ladies and gentlemen, I have over the phone, please give a big round of applause for the one and only Monique Steckel. How are you, Monique, today?
Well, I'm very well. We are just putting together the table. We have more than 500 people coming, so It's getting tight. We're packing them in because the Plaza Hotel's ballroom takes 500, but it's going to be very, very tight. So we're delighted. We're sold out. So we are very, very pleased with all the people who are coming, from fashion to business to design and all sorts of sectors of New York. I would say the best and the brightest are coming because both Sidney Toledano, the head of Dior, and Peter Marino, who is a New Yorker, are extremely liked. And everybody and their brothers wanted to be there. That's why it's like this.
And also because you are around, my dear Monique, because when you're around something, it's always a good event, and I'm sure we would push the walls of the plaza to fit even, I'm sure, more people. So before we go a little bit more deeper in the gala, you're going to tell us what we're going to see and the people that we're honoring, etc. I would love to know a little bit about yourself and what brought you to work with this wonderful organization, the French Institute Alliance Française, and what is I should say, the primary mission of this wonderful organization?
Well, on my personal side, I have been raised and born in Paris, and I came for 1 year to go to study at Yale, and there I was 20, so I met a wonderfully talented and charming young man, and so I married an American, and somehow, thank you, and somehow he didn't want to live in Paris, so we've lived for our entire life in New York, raising our two children here, and at the same time, I wanted to keep France in my personal, professional landscape. So I've always tried to work with France. And so I worked with a telecommunication company called France Telecom for 20 years. And then suddenly this great job was offered at the French Institute Alliance Française. And quite frankly, it is a wonderful challenge. And it's so fitting my personal ambitions to bring and promote French culture in New York. So the mission, when you ask the mission of the institution, we have a building on 60th Street, and our mission is to teach French, and we have about 80 teachers for adults, and they come about twice a week, or children, and we take them when they're 2.5, and we have a little preschool, 2 classrooms. We also then, that's part of the school, and then we have I always say another leg we stand on, which is to really enhance the knowledge and appreciation of French and Francophone cultures. So promoting Francophone cultures means promoting cultures in the countries which speak French, which can be Senegal, which can be Benin, which can be Mali and others, Tunisia, of course, and some Lebanon. So we've done World Nomads Festival every year for 5 years, honoring the culture of these lands. So this has been very successful. So we have a theater. We have a theater of 365 seats. We have a sky room. We have an auditorium. We have a gallery. So we have a wonderful, wonderful building with all these things here, which allow us to really bring French culture and Francophone cultures to New York.
And one thing that you do every year with a lot of success, and I had the honor to be part of it, is the Bastille Day, which you do on 60th Street, which this year I believe was a very, very big success, and I had the great honor to perform there. So I know for a fact that what you are doing, you and your team, not just you are bringing the French culture to really a new level. And one of the important things that, because you need to fund, right, all these things, and this gala is also very, very important because it helps all of that. It's called the Trophée des Arts. And
right.
Yeah, and it was created in 1992. And just to tell you an idea of the people that were honored before, you have François Cluzet, a great actor, Alain Ducasse, the wonderful chef, Marc Jacobs, and of course, like people like Robert Wilson or Charlie Rose, and most recently Jeff Koons. You know, did he give you an art piece for a souvenir? No. No.
Sorry?
Jeff Koons. Did he offer you an art?
No. He did give us, and you're perfectly right. We have each year a gala to promote an artist which has. So we promote an artist which has done some bridges between America and France. Jeff Koons, you might not know, but has just given us a big sculpture that we're trying to erect at this point as we speak in Paris. So he is very much of a Francophile. He's a great collector of French paintings. So we honor each year a artist and a businessman, but the true mission, the true role of this gala, like all galas in New York, is to provide funds to our to FIAF, to our institution, and in order for us to have the best of the culture of France coming here, because we are private, we're not a government-funded institution, and therefore every year, if I raise $1 million, $1.3 million, $1.4 million, it really goes right into funding our cultural programs. So the goal is really for us to have the best programs we can. And each year we try to get a better mousetrap, if you want, to make more money so that we can have more ambitious programs. So that's what we do.
So I want to say before I start to say goodbye to you, because I know how busy you are today on the Friday, you know, to have a French person on the Friday, you know, is the busiest day, you know, so we really, really appreciate. But I want to say also to the people out there who cannot make it on Monday, November the 13th at the Plaza Athénée for the Trophée des Arts Gala, that they can send a check, you know, they can donate some money and
yes,
help.
Of course, and that's very kind of you. And our address is French Institute Alliance Française, 22 East 60th, New York, 10022. And I let you know how much this appeal has gotten us. And I thank you very, very much for your enthusiasm for the French culture and for FIAF. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Monique, before I say goodbye to you, I want to remember that you were on the Culture News today. My name is David Serero, and I had the pleasure to have Monique Steckel, who is the president of the FIAF, which is the French Institute of Alliance Française. And we will have this wonderful Trophée des Arts Gala on Monday, November 13, 2017 at the Plaza Hotel. You can purchase or make donations on the website, which is FIAF, FIAF.org. Thank you very much, Marie-Monique, and we hope to talk to you very, very soon again.